Okay. And got a good position. This is a good position for about the next minute because I see so many things about what I want to do in this position. And if somebody walks in, I always take that into consideration. Other people that see the work, actually what they what they perceive, what they see in what you're doing can be used to your advantage, or it can mess you up if you're not bearing in mind other people's perception of your work. Because guess what? You start to really get, I don't want to say advanced because that's like such a snobby sounding word, but if you start to get really kind of good at this stuff, what can happen is the lines between you and other people in terms of the art, you've heard, like I'll give you an example. I was watching a documentary on Chuck Berry yesterday, which is free on YouTube, and it's just really incredible. There's one of the songs, one of his songs is, it has the words, here come old flat top, grooving up slowly, something like that. I don't know how far it goes, but it's just like what John Lennon's words and come together. And so, but you don't really hear much about that. But Chuck Berry wrote those lines. I mean, it's right there. It's right there. One of the songs. I don't know which one it is, because I need to get more involved probably with Chuck Berry and understanding who he was as an artist, a songwriter, a poet, and a musician. However, the point being, I'm not trying to say, I'm not putting John Lennon down, nothing like that. I think, the whole thing is, and then there's another really interesting, they're on television on some show, Mike Douglas, I can't even remember which show it was. It was something really credible or really, what back then was like just a regular talk show, but there was John Lennon and Chuck Berry and Yoko. And there's an example of Yoko putting out a very sour note, but I don't want to put Yoko down because she's part of our culture, and the reason that John Lennon, I loved her so much, is because he had stuff on his mind that, I mean, I don't know. First of all, it's none of my business. And second of all, you can't, it's kind of like an artist that you can't help. I mean, she is some sort of, I don't want to say visual artist. I'm not sure what kind of artist she is, performance, whatever it is. And a lot of people feel this kind of like aversion to Yoko. And by the time you finish talking about it, who cares? I mean, my God. Long time ago, the Beatles. But then again, it's good to have a dialogue about great music. And the Beatles were responsible, along with Billy Preston, for a lot of incredible tunes. Developing our design August 31st, Labor Day weekend, 2025.